Hey everybody, so this video, I shouldn't say today's video, but this video is going to be about timing and drying. So as you are probably aware is that the more clay is exposed to air, your fingers, the tablecloth, this masonite surface, tools, anything like that, the moisture from the clay is sucked out of it, okay? And when moisture is sucked out of the clay, it becomes harder to work with. If you're trying to mold it, it may crack, stuff like that. But then if you add water to clay, it can become very flexible and stuff like that and more workable. So what we're going to talk about first is when it's time to attach based on timing and drying. So this is a coil pot that I just made. It's not finished, it's not of finished quality, but I just built it, okay? And it's pretty squishy. I'm able to squish it and mold it and all this other stuff, right? This is not a pot that I would want to attach a handle to or really any other decorations, because if I try to attach something and I'm scoring and slipping, there's a pretty good chance that I might cause the pot to collapse because it's just not strong enough yet because it's too wet. However, this pot is not squishy. It's not squishy at all. If I were to try to squish it, it would break. This pot has been drying a little bit overnight, and it's what we would call leather hard, okay? So leather hard means that I can still easily cut into it or scribe into it. However, I can't really mold it anymore. I can't squish it. I can't roll it into a ball, so on and so forth. Okay, this is a pot that would be really great to attach something to. So what I'm going to be showing you now is how different clay is best for different things. So kind of like how I said before, is that when you want to carve into something or you want to make attachments to something, you really want the clay to be more leather hard. However, if you're making something like handles or coils, you really need the clay to be wet. Maybe not necessarily wet, but moist. So this clay was drying out quite a bit, and you can tell when clay is drying out because you'll start, not only will it become stiff, like this coil is basically holding up on its own, but it's also going to start developing this cracking texture. It might even fully crack like that as it's drying. So I'm just dipping my hands in water and just running it along the clay to get it to be a bit drier. I mean, sorry, a bit wetter. And now that this clay is fairly wet, this is clay that is perfect for things like handles and coils. Specifically, if I were trying to make something that really had a nice curve and I'm bending, because you want to kind of work with the tension of the clay, and I'm bending and it's really not working, I just want to keep adding water to it until I can easily bend it the way that I need it to. All right.